Alright guys, today I'm going to do a review on the Samsun Silent Dehydrator. Now I'm not going to do a review on how it works and how well the fruit or whatever you're dehydrating comes out, but how it functions, what to expect, the dimensions, will it fit under your counter or wherever you're putting it. So I'm going to be doing that kind of a review. The reason why my wife and I got this is, well, for one, for the obvious reasons. We're tired of eating junk snacks all the time and we want to eat something healthy. The price on that, you can pick this up on Amazon for around $270, which is a great deal, because the one that's comparable to this in size is the Excalibur, and that's, you know, you're talking close to $1,000 there. But for under $300, this is a great deal. So let me bring you in closer and let me show you some of the features and how it works. Alright guys, so let me show you the dimensions to see if it fits under your countertop, if you're going to do it like I am here, or wherever you're putting it, and then I'll show you how the control panel works. Alright, so this is an all stainless steel dehydrator. Alright, these panels here are stainless steel. All three sides are stainless steel. When you open the door, you're going to have stainless steel trays. Okay. These trays here are 15.5 by 15.5 inches. All right. So you got 10 of these trays. Each tray is 1.25 inches apart from each other until you get to the very top one. And this one here is 3/4 inch, which is still plenty of room to put whatever you're putting in there, okay? I mean, normally you don't want to put anything thick there because it's going to take forever to dry. So just so you know, you got 3/4 inch here of space. Now once you get past the opening here, it does go back up in there, and you do have your 1.25 inches of space when you get past this lip here, the entrance here. So let me take these trays out so you can see what the interior looks like. Okay, on the interior here, you're going to get a drip tray. Okay, and this is a plastic drip tray, and it's also BPA free. It has an arrow here showing you the direction it has to go in. So it has to go in like this or like this, but for some reason they tell you not, because it's smaller this way. So it has to go in like this. All right. The inside is not stainless steel. I don't think it's galvanized. They have it, I don't know if it's powder coated. No, it's not galvanized. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe some type of powder coating they put on there or something. Let's see. You have the fan in the back. You have your heating element behind the fan. So what this does is draw air from the back side of the unit and blows it through whatever you're drying here. And then on the sides here, you're going to have holes, and those holes, let me see if I can turn this around for you. It's going to blow it out here. Okay, so it's drawing air from the back through whatever you're drying and out the sides here, these little louvers here. All right, so that's a very cool design. All right, now as far as dimensions, it's 17 inches wide. It is 16.25. I want to say 16 3/8 high, and I think it's 21. Let me see here, 21 in length or depth. Okay, so it's pretty long. So 17 by 16 3/8 roughly, and 21 inches in depth. Okay. So my cabinets are 18 inches, so you see it's got plenty of room here. Now, as I said a second ago, it draws the air from the back. So depending on where you're putting this, don't put it, and cram it up against the side here of the wall, because it won't be able to draw air. So you got to make sure you have at least an inch or so of room in the back so it can draw air and dry your fruits or your meats or whatever you're drying. All right, so in the back here you have this mesh, and obviously to protect from stuff falling back there. You have a fan back there, and the fan is roughly 7 inches. And you have your heating elements behind the fan. So what that's doing is drawing the warm air before it hits the fan. Actually, it's drawing warm air in already. So the air is coming in, hitting the heating elements, and then through the fan and into your whatever you're drying here. So total square footage in here, if you think about it, I figured this out. If it's 15 by 15 each tray, that's square footage is 1.6 something times 10. That's over 16 and a half cubic feet of drying space you have, which is pretty awesome when you think about it. What it comes with. What this comes with is 10 of these BPA-free plastic trays, and it's a finer mesh, okay? Your regular tray is like this, and this is a finer mesh here. So obviously, if you're drying something that's going to shrivel up and get small, it might fall through here. So what you would do is just throw this on there, and then put your fruits on here, so they won't fall through. Okay, so in addition, but it doesn't come with this, you can also buy these Teflon flexible and reusable Teflon sheets. Okay, so what they would do is you would just basically get these sheets. These are these cut? Let me see. Yeah, these are already cut square, 14 by 14. They'll still fit on here. You just put your Teflon sheets on here. That's if you got anything that's really gooey and it's wet and you don't want it dripping down, So you can just put it on these little Teflon sheets here. But it doesn't come with the dehydrator. You can buy it separately. But these do. These BPA-free plastic trays, they do come with the dehydrator. So let me show you how the controls work. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do here is plug it in. Alright, this display is super simple. You got your on off here, so once it's plugged in you just hit this on. Default is 10 hours. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's on right now. That's how quiet it is. So, I just clicked it on. This goes to the time. Hit it again there, and it goes to your temperature. Now, you can bring the temperature down to 95 degrees. The next setting is 104, 113, 122, 131, 140, 149, 158, and 167. And that's the tops right there. So if you're doing, obviously if you're doing meats, you're going to want it at the high setting, 167. But if you're doing your fruits, bananas, apples, pears, pineapples, whatever, you're going to want it around 95, 104, 113 tops. They say 118, which this doesn't go to, 122. But 118 is roughly where the enzymes start breaking down or dying off. So, you got your choice here. This is the time here. So you got your temperature and the amount of time. You can adjust your time in half-hour increments, okay, all the way up to 24 hours. Oops. 24 hours, okay, and the lowest is, 24, 30 minutes, okay? So it goes in half-hour increments. So that's how that works. But it's very simple, on, off, time or temperature, and then you can adjust your time or temperature here. Very simple, okay? Now, when you have it on time, see, I had it on 24, it's gonna count down 23 and all the way down to 0. When it hits 0, it'll shut off. But listen how quiet that is. That's very quiet. All right, guys, that is it to this dehydrator. There's really nothing nothing complicated about it. What temperature do I have it set at? It's at 113 right now. Oh, one thing I want to tell you is they tell you not to run this thing more than 24 hours straight. So after 24 hours, they say to let it cool down for like 2 hours. Personally, I don't think you need to let it cool down for 2 hours after a 24-hour period, because the heating elements will pretty much cool off, I don't know, within less than a half hour. But also, the first time you use it, they say to burn it in. So what they're saying to do is set it at the highest setting and run it for a half hour. And what that will do is burn off anything that's on those heating elements. Because when you first turn it on, you're going to get this burning smell. Don't be concerned about that. That's normal. That's just the heating element heating up and burning off whatever junk that's on there from the factory. I haven't run mine for a half hour straight, and I think I ran this thing most so far as maybe 5 minutes at tops, if that. And I don't smell anything anymore. So, but it's a good idea just to put it at the highest setting, at least run it 15 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes to burn anything off. All right, guys, so one other thing on this dehydrator is when you shut it off, the fan will keep running for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. That's just to kind of cool the heating element down. So don't be concerned about that if it keeps running for like 10 seconds after you shut it off. All right, so that is about it for this dehydrator. Very simple. Good idea to read the instruction manual. It's not complicated. It is literally 4 pages, okay? That is it. Just 4 pages long. Tells exactly how it works and all that wonderful stuff. All right? Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed this quick review. Like I said, I'm not going to do any dehydrating of anything right now. I just wanted to show you what to expect if you were to get one. Dimension wise, will it fit under your countertops and all that stuff, okay? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this quick review. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.